Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another video here. This video will actually be weather related here. But again, be sure to check out my teacher's YouTube account, AP World History and 516. The link will be in the description if you guys want to learn about world history. Check out my teacher's YouTube. But as well, be sure to check out my YouTube. Like the video if you really enjoy videos like this, especially on snowstorms. And be sure to as well hit the notification icon so you get notified as soon as I do a video here. But in this video, we'll be talking about the possibility of a Thanksgiving snowstorm here. It could very well be a snowstorm for the Great Lakes just days before Thanksgiving Day, maybe Thanksgiving Eve to maybe even the Tuesday before Thanksgiving here. But good thing is today marks my last day of school, so I have the whole week off next week. So it's going to be a good amount of uploads throughout that week here, and I'm obviously very thankful for you guys and early thankful Thanksgiving little wish there. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about who could see the best chance for snow, where could it go, how much snow can we very well see, and also how big would that cold front be to bring in those temperatures that will help sustain accumulation here. But yeah, without further ado, let's get in the video. So here's look now at the GFS. This is the 12Z. So this is not the newest model run, but it works for now. But you do see this is Monday, November 23rd. We're seeing a little bit, a slight amount of snow coming in Iowa and portions of the kind of central plains there and southern Midwest, and that's because it's going to be following that cold front. This cold front is actually going to be coming from the south, and actually not from the north. It's going to be coming this way, so this precipitation will be following the cold front, which is why that snow will start as early as Iowa and then pop up back in these areas where that cold front is more significant and affecting more harshly. But there it is. It looks like once you get into overday hours, it's kind of turns back into rain. And that's going to be midday November 24th, and by now overnight to Tuesday, that's when we see that snow really starting to blow up there. It'll be a smaller band, but it will be quite heavy, and it could accumulate quite easily because of the really cold temperatures on the surface there. But there you see some snow all the way stretching from areas like near Milwaukee all the way up into the far northeastern portions of the North Dakota area. And like I did say, it's going to bring us some really heavy snow. So we're seeing some moderate to heavy snow, and you can tell by the colors of the blue there, really dark, which means it's going to be falling at a fast rate. So with below freezing temperatures, this happening overnight and heavy snow, that all adds up to some vast accumulation there. That's going to be all the way near Duluth, Minnesota and Detroit Lakes, all the way down to Lansing and even just south of the Detroit metro area. Obviously, it's still days out, so this can change a lot, but it looks like there's a chance that the guarantee for snow will be kind of more towards Michigan and a chance for even Indiana and Ohio. So it looks like the European is continuing to be more consistent. Even though the GFS isn't showing that yet, the GFS is pushing more and more south, so that could be some improvement there. And then by Wednesday, November 25th, they actually have some snow there still for the upper portion of Minnesota, stretching into Ontario, maybe some flurries for Toronto, and still going to be seeing some snow in the peninsula of Minnesota until it starts to really move eastward there. And this could bring a lot of rainy Thanksgiving for portions for the southeast, including me, which obviously that's not too something to celebrate. That's going to be really depressing to have a rainy Thanksgiving. This would be my first rainy Thanksgiving in a while here. Actually, my bad Thanksgiving's actually been quite sunny. I just noticed that, so that's going to be really sad because it's a little snowstorm. But accumulation based on the GFS, like I did say, it's going to be bringing accumulation more to the south here. So accumulation in the GFS yesterday at this time didn't get snow all the way down here in southern Michigan and did not get snow all the way down to Illinois. That's actually what kind of towards the European showed there. But it has pushed now kind of more to the south there, showing up to 6 to 10 inches of snow for upper Wisconsin. So some areas higher in the upper portion of Minnesota, upper portion of Michigan, upper portion of Wisconsin will get a good amount of snow there, especially just northwest of Green Bay, and partially for the little kind of region here off the lake near Duluth, where you can see maybe possibly just under a foot there. So it's going to be very snowy for some, 1 to 2 inches for Minneapolis and those Twin Cities there. 2 inches for most likely near the Milwaukee area and Madison, kind of towards these areas, but we see the most amount of snow there. That's over 3 inches there, but a good amount just with the Grand Rapids there. We're going to be seeing up to 3 to 4 inches there. Muskegon up to 1 to 3 inches. Detroit might see a trace, but again, this is only the GFS, European, CMC, Icon, and the UK model all show snow more towards what the GFS, more towards what the European is showing. So I do think this will be wrong. I really do. I do think it's kind of be the best chance for snow. We'll kind of maintain right here, actually, which is what the European is showing. And I do say that because the coldest air will actually be right here and not here with this cold front, because the cold front's not coming from the north. It's coming from the south here, which is going to bring that cold air more towards the Lake Superior, not Lake Superior, more like Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Huron area instead of Lake Superior in that general area there. But let's go and take a look at the European now. So here's the new 12Z European. This is now the next 48 hours, or sorry, 42 hours. This is Sunday night. They have just that freezing, that really cold, chilly rain there popping up for portions of the Ohio Valley and southern Midwest. And then by the next 42 hours there, by early Monday, by continuing Sunday, we're going to start seeing some sleet and freezing rain popping up, because that's when you get gradually getting the overnight hours getting to Monday, which will allow those temperatures to really drop, allowing for that very warm precipitation or chilly rain to turn into more frozen precipitation. There you see that Sunday night European is showing that snow now all the way from Michigan there, portions of Indianapolis, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. They do also include some snow for portions of the Twin States, Wisconsin and Minnesota there. Like I did say, European is showing the most amount of snow staying for these areas, but there's still going to be snow for Wisconsin and Minnesota no matter what you look at. So Wisconsin and Minnesota will get snow, just the amount of accumulation really depends on which model you look at there. So the European is kind of trending to the most amount of snow towards near Auburn, Indiana, South Bend, Indiana, and Lansing, Michigan. And you see they have two little bands there of snow. And this all happens way before, obviously, the Thanksgiving time period. And then the European have another big storm coming in. And this is the storm that the GFS is somewhat showing there, getting towards Indiana there. And look at that. So they are definitely agreeing. They're showing a good amount of snow for portions of Minnesota, Wisconsin, including Minneapolis, Chicago, Gary, Madison, all the other areas as well, and getting as far as really, it's going to be really snowy upper Wisconsin, very snowy western Michigan, and northern Minnesota. We can just say that there. And this is by Wednesday here, and it doesn't move out until just the night before Thanksgiving here. So it's going to be a good amount of accumulation there. Let's check out the snow accumulation here for the European. As you see, it is a pretty big difference compared to the GFS. You do see Europeans predicting up to 7 to around 9 inches of snow there for upper Indiana and far northwestern Ohio and the far southern Michigan area where they border those two states there. So like Auburn, Indiana, you guys can get the jackpot areas near just kind of west of Toledo. You guys can get jackpot. And areas said that Lansing can get the jackpot. So kind of areas just outside bigger cities is where you see those big amounts of snow. So kind of towards rural areas there. But this is going to bring in a lot more snow for Detroit, up to 4 inches for Detroit if this happens. 4 to 6 inches for Lansing if this occurs as well. Also going to bring in a better chance for Toronto snow as well with this southern pattern. And then obviously they do so that other round of snow on Thanksgiving week. So this will be the first round of Thanksgiving snow, or Thanksgiving week snow, round number 1, and then round number 2 there, and all because of these 2 rounds of cold fronts there. And you see European bringing around the same accumulation that GFS is showing, around 5 to 7 inches there for upper Wisconsin, 2 to 3 inches there for Madison, 1 to 2 for Milwaukee. Could see a trace to 1 inch for Chicago. Could see a trace anywhere as well for Iowa, Missouri. They can be traced as far west as those areas there, so that would be interesting. 3 inches near Minneapolis and Twin Cities there. 4 to 5 inches for rural Minnesota. And the same occurs for those areas near Duluth, Minnesota. But obviously this will continue to change as we get into the weekend. But I do hope that we start to agree. We kind of, European and other models kind of agree on the Wisconsin and Minnesota part here. I either someone to agree with the European or European to agree with someone. But I do believe the European is correct on this southern band here. I do believe this is correct. I believe GFS will continue to show it because CMC, Icon, UK models, all these other models are also showing this good amount of snow there for areas like Indiana, Ohio, and southern Michigan. So we're going to be looking at these cold fronts that are going to be making these 2 rounds of snow possible. So this first round comes in around late Sunday. This is early Saturday. Usually we actually have warm air in these areas, but it's fairly slight. But you are going to start seeing this little area right here. We have some cold air. This is exactly what's going to be allowing this first round there. There it is. By Sunday, there it is. Sunday, there you see that cold front coming in from the south. And that's going to be exactly in those areas. Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Missouri, and even Iowa. You guys are all going to be in that first cold front included. And by Monday, it's a bit more significant. And then the snow starts to develop by Tuesday for portions of the Midwest there. And there it is. It all adds up there. You got that minor little cold front there. So we can maybe see some flurries as well for the deep in the Appalachians as well. So there's going to be a lot of possibilities here because of this cold front here. If the cold front was there a lot longer, it could be a lot severe. If this cold front developed sooner, this could have been a bit more of a long track system. But obviously, this cold front is very small, and it's fortunate to actually even form. Let's check out now into the Sunday morning temperatures there. So this is when you wake up Sunday. You're going to have 20 degrees there, or sorry, 20s for upper Wisconsin, the little min area of Michigan, and as well as the little northeastern part of Minnesota. As we get into the overday high, it's going to be quite cold actually. 30s only be high, 35 for Michigan. Or southern Michigan near Detroit, 34 for the kind of Auburn area, and then getting the overnight hours. That's when that cold front really is starting to be felt there, 29, 30, and then this cold front by Tuesday. This is the big one for areas of the Great Lakes. There, the temperatures will really drop here. Gonna get up to around 26 degrees there for northern Indiana, 24 for portion of northern Wisconsin, some upper 20s there for much of Michigan. And these temperatures will go all the way up and following to the Adirondacks in New York, and be seeing widespread well below freezing temperatures there. So that's going to be interesting. Last but not least, I'll try to check out the wind chill here. The wind chill here, see exactly what the wind chill and how the real field time temperatures, like the feel like temperatures there, which will allow the surface to be colder. And getting colder faster, but by Sunday morning or Sunday night, by Sunday morning, the wind chills will be extremely cold. Some teens there for portions of Wisconsin and Michigan. It's going to be extremely cold. That's going to help keep those surfaces really cold, like mailboxes, sidewalks, roads. And then by Monday morning, those wind chills get even colder there for these areas, like 17 there for Indiana. 15 there for Wisconsin. It's going to be extremely cold. These wind chills go all the way to the 20s as well for the northeast area. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and bye guys.